About let's talk about love.
Love.
Look at that smile. You're like, love. Yeah, because in life, I believe it's just about balancing all things out.
Yes, it is.
Because
Balance.
once you start
Key.
missing one thing, you might find yourself in a corner, and now you're just making all the wrong decisions because you're desperate to get this one thing that you haven't focused on balancing it in your life. So, are you in any situation right now?
No, I'm not.
But situation, I'm talking about boyfriend.
No, happily single.
What?
Yes.
What happened? What?
Nothing. I just chose.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Hmm?
You're proud of
Yeah.
me. Why are you proud of me?
I'm proud that you're single. Clearly, you couldn't put up with someone's.
Nah, I mean.
I left
I
you in a
think-
situation. I think.
I think it's really important to choose self-respect
They
over the so-called love
they
or
were
whatever.
not respecting you.
I mean, they
This
just.
this is the part we have. People want to connect with this, because everybody has, like, if there's one thing that people will connect to, is like relationships and stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody's always going through that bullshit all the time, no matter how hard you try. I mean, I don't know. So yeah, you're saying about your situation. You're talking about this person who doesn't respect you.
I mean, I don't know. For me, simply put, love and respect go hand in hand. So if you don't respect me, you don't love me, right?
Yeah.
And but when you're in love, you do a lot of stupid doo-doo dumb.
Stupid things. You tolerate a
As
lot,
in,
right?
Like the same part of your brain that's connected to addiction is also where the love is,
crazy. Yeah.
So as in you love this person, you're 100% for them, no matter what they do. Somehow like they get this freebie card to just always, push the boundaries. And I think when you love somebody, you tend to just either make excuses for them or let them get away with, with a few things here and
Yeah.
there. And those few things here and there, it's almost like it encourages them to like, let me try and dare or double dare, and
Did he cheat?
I'm not going to go into details.
Okay.
What he actually did doesn't matter, but the fact
Yeah.
that
It does
couldn't
matter.
get it
It does
right.
matter. Maybe he pinched you. Maybe it was
no,
physical abuse.
let me
he
just say I'm a
pinched you.
very
Yeah.
I'm a very patient person. I'm patient. Why can I not talk?
Yeah.
I'm a very patient person.
Yeah.
I want to understand. I will never be like, oh hell no, nigga. Nah, like
don't-
it
that's
takes
not
me
you.
a very long time. I'm not saying it ain't me.
Oh.
And
Oh.
I got a little Shaniqua coming out,
Okay,
but it takes me a very, very, very,
Yeah,
very
somebody
long
has to
time to
push
get
you.
there. Like you really have to
Yeah.
push me to get there. And I don't like getting there because it's very draining. The moment I feel my energy being
Yeah,
drained by you,
yeah.
I think the way you know you're in love is like you're at peace. And actually that's the thing that made me, start dating this person. They made me feel so much at peace. And yeah, and that was that. And so life goes on.
So you're happily single right now?
I am.
Are you
And
looking?
No, not at all.
What? And you see, that's where the problem
No.
is. You know why? Why do all this? Because there's somebody I was telling this, I think, was it last week? Like, who are these people who are coming around these amazing women and just ruining, just their hope in love and just happiness with a partner? Because, last time I checked, you at a very happy place.
Yeah.
I do remember
I
you
am
being
a
at a
happy
very
place.
happy place. Like this, like that.
No, love is a beautiful thing, and when you're in it, and when you're in a relationship that's solid,
for
it's
you
a beautiful thing.
But for you to say no, I'm not looking. That just means
No, and
that's
not
I
a
just don't want to
negative
deal
thing.
with. I just don't want to deal with that.
That's not a negative thing. That is just to say I am still in my process of,
Uh-huh.
healing. Like I am 1,000 times better, and I think also when you come out of a relationship, it's so important to give yourself that solitude because.
Yeah.
You must relearn what it's like to be on your own, on your own again and rediscovering yourself in a different manner. Because also when you come out of a relationship, there are so many things that you learn about yourself. You learn more about your flaws, your strengths, your weaknesses. And now coming out of that gives you time to work on yourself,
To reflect.
Make yourself the masterpiece that you know you are.
I have so many friends, and just coincidentally, we were talking also about this yesterday. She was talking about how she was dating this guy with so much money, right? And then the relationship just wasn't working out. So she had moved in with the guy. And then the chick was like, I don't think this is working out. I don't think this is working out, and I just think we should go separate ways. So she started packing her stuff and shit, she's just ready to leave. She said this guy punched her so many times.
Almost spit out my coffee.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Yeah, you can, as long as you don't spit on the mixer right here.
He punched her?
So many times. And
then
the
never
funny
loved
thing,
her. I feel
but it's the way she was narrating the story that we were all laughing about it. And I was laughing. No, listen, I was laughing so hard. And then I told her, yo, listen, you realize this is not something we're supposed to be laughing about. Because now she kept on saying like how everybody she was meeting, because she had now a black eye.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the punchline.
Yeah, it's a serious situation, right? So she had this black eye. And everywhere she went, everybody keeps asking her like, yo, what happened? What happened? So she said like she fell down and, she just hit her face on the floor and everything. So she told this like to everybody, like, apart from her family, because she's staying with this guy and the family doesn't know about their situation. So one of her friends was like, this is very interesting. So this bicycle accident that you got into, and, you don't have any scars, you don't have any.
Yeah.
So you just jumped from the bike and just fell down with one eye.
Yeah.
Like, that's very interesting. Just paint a picture of how that happened. So they just started laughing because, this is your friend.
Yeah.
And then now she actually just told the friend, like, this is what has happened. The friend advised her on, like, just move out. Don't even go back and forth with him. Move out, change your line, just start a whole new, fresh life and everything. Just block him from you, like, in any way possible. And she did that. Well, it was how she was saying the story. I swear to God, you'd have been laughing as well.
Really, she's a good
very
storyteller.
Good storyteller,
and she's very animated. It sounds like
exactly. So we are just laughing, and I'm like, no, we are not supposed to be laughing. We're not supposed to be laughing.
And the fact that she's at that space where she can look back and reflect and be like, man, how did I even get in that situation? And that's what she was saying, like, how I don't even understand how I dated this guy for this long, because he was possessive. I think all women, we all go through that.
Yeah.
Like, we literally look at our situations in retrospect, like, what was I thinking? Yeah.
That's interesting. So, okay, just back on love and relationship. If let's say you're looking for another guy, which you're not right now, right?
No.
Should guys slide in that DM?
I mean,
do you want guys to look for you?
No,
you don't have to look, but
I come across as kind of rude when a guy's looking for me, and it's not even me being
rude.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I just won't reply. Like, I'll even check your message and I just won't say anything.
What?
And I'm not being rude. I'm just like not in the mood. And honestly, as a woman, I am the boss. And you know what? If I don't feel like saying nothing, I ain't gotta say nothing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I mean, a guy could slide in the DM, but don't expect much from me.
You just want like a little bit of a break.
I just honestly.
Do you think a break is necessary?
I think you find that good love when you're not even looking. That's the secret right there. When you're not looking, but you're actively being the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
You literally attract what you want.
True.
So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on attracting the best version of myself, so I could get the best version of somebody.
So the problem is you've been attracting all the wrong people.
I do attract some weirdos. I don't even
put out
know.
that energy.
Not at all. I think I'm friendly and people mistake that for something else.
No, come on. What do you mean?
But I'm also a very shy person. Mean? I don't know. I attract a lot of weirdos. As the weirdest guys approach me and get super bold, and I'm just like, excuse me?
What made you get that comfortable with me?
Yeah, but I'm never rude to people, because I think it also does take courage for someone to be like, oh, I like you, whatever. So I just politely am like, thank you, and I keep it moving.
You don't have the courage to say no? Is that what you're saying?
Are
you those people
I
who
don't
no
like making
no
someone
means yes?
feel bad. No. When I say no, I mean no. That's
Okay.
it. Like,
Okay. Or you
nah.
don't want to make somebody feel bad. 'cause
no, I'm not here
after
to
they're
crush
trying.
you or belittle you. I'm just like, I appreciate you.
Girls
Thank
do it
you.
all the time. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Do it if you have to.
No, it's good. It's just not me. It's just not my style, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say, what's like your ideal kind of guy? Come on, don't let
I
that.
think-
Listen,
I
don't
think-
let that one guy ruin like everything that you know.
He didn't ruin me. He actually made me a wiser person.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. No, he.
So
I
a wise
came out-
person can be able to just answer and say, you know what, that was a different situation. But if I was looking for somebody like right now, I'd be looking for somebody who's like this.
I think most women
base.
are all gonna say a guy who is loyal,
Ah,
a guy who, just a
Uh-huh.
man of his word, a man of substance. Honestly, I need a dude of substance. I mean, looks matter, but if you cute
mhm.
and you have an ugly heart, it ain't gonna matter because I'm just gonna have an ugly day every day.
Okay, would you date a short guy? Let's start with that.
Um,
A short guy. Oh, now you're laughing. Now you're laughing, Angie.
I mean, you know
Now
what?
you're laughing. Would you date a short
I've
guy
learned
with
a
a
lot.
with a very big heart? Like this
Possibly.
short. Like this
Possibly.
short. I have
I
a friend
mean-
who's this short.
And I wear heels a lot. So.
Uh-huh.
I
You
mean, it
would?
wouldn't be my ideal cup of tea, but one thing I've learned
Yeah.
is that literally your character and your heart, they outweigh all that stuff. Eventually, I may not be like, ooh, who is he? I may not be looking out for you, but
Yeah.
fate would have it. If you have this just like one of a kind, captivating personality, heart, you're genuine. Like, I look for people's hearts. I love hearts of gold. I really do.
Well, good luck with that.
They're there. I've come across them,
No,
it's
but
just,
they're
the
there.
timing
No,
was just off.
Facts. They're there. They're there. But
but
do,
yeah.
do finances matter?
I think, I've...
All these things, we have to touch on them. You know
Yeah,
why?
I know.
Because they do. I mean, at the end of the day, these are the things that actually like come.
Yeah, I've dated a
Come.
brokety broke before, and
Oh, that's a really nice way of describing that.
and
I
you know
hope
what,
they
for
get
me,
to
it
listen to
didn't-
the podcast.
I hope not. But just to say, honestly,
Yeah.
for me, finances never really mattered. It's never at the forefront. I'm gonna love
Really?
you. Through better or worse, because I think I've always just felt very independent. I make my own money,
Yeah.
take care of myself. So, and my dad always really into that. Take care of yourself. And the
Yeah.
women around me, like, I see them just being bosses. So for me as a woman, it's never been like, oh yeah, I'm
man
gonna need a
has to
man
do this for me.
do my hair, my nails, pay my rent. Like, never. That is
Do you
not what I
think
expect.
it's a bonus if somebody can come take
It
care
is-
of your rent?
It is a bonus,
And-
but it's
uh-huh.
nothing that I go into a relationship expecting. Not at all.
So
Not
you
at
don't
all.
say,
I
like,
even
you
feel
can't
very
say,
nervous
like, if
allowing a
this
dude to
guy-
do too much
Really?
because like some guys also take it too far, thinking they own you, they could call the shots. Like, nah, bruh, I got it myself. So I think no, finances don't play that big of a role, but best believe I'm not gonna be your mama. I'm not taking care of you. As in, if you could take care of yourself, cool. And I just believe when you're in a good relationship, a healthy relationship, you actually help each other grow. So even though he
True.
may be, a little low on a moolah, he will get to where he wants to be.
As long as he's working towards something.
Exactly, yeah. So
So what?
it's not a criteria. It's not a deal breaker for me.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not.
Would you ever be like someone's side chick if somebody's really nice to you?
Heck to the no. No, because
So you
No.
never like date like a married man or something of the sort?
oh, definitely not.
Have you ever?
Because I wouldn't want anybody dating my husband. Do unto others as you want done
They,
unto
w- they
yourself.
won't ask you. They will just do it.
Oh no.
Like,
You see,
okay,
now
there's-
one thing I've
there's
learned
also,
is
there's
you.
also
No, I've learned you can never assume. So for me,
yeah.
I am very thorough.
Uh-huh.
Even if you tell me you ain't have a girlfriend, that's what I love about Instagram these days. It's like, yes, I'll we can exchange numbers, but tell me your Instagram handle.
What?
I'm gonna go through your page.
Okay, that's interesting.
And
Then let
that's
me,
like a resume. It's like the modern day resume. You get an idea of what this guy's into, what he stands for, and you just kept.
What do you think my Instagram represents?
I mean, you the kissing bandit.
How,
That will
do you-
always be
how-
like
how do you
your
think,
mark.
Do you think it would be? Do you think if we were dating, how would you handle that? Would you understand
If
that?
we were dating?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Would I understand that?
Because you said you just go to an Instagram and then your Instagram will just show everything that
It wouldn't show everything, but it give me an idea of like
Okay, so
the person that I see in front of me versus the person that I'm seeing like on the page. Like, do they match up?
Yeah.
Is it consistent with what he's been saying? It's just another, you know.
Yeah, but what would
It's
my
just another
Instagram?
dimension.
What would you say when you see my Instagram?
Okay, can I open your Instagram real
Yeah.
quick? Let's look
Yeah.
at it. Let's look at it.
Like, let's just say, because that's a good example that you've said. So let's
Okay.
do that. Like, you know.
Let's see. Kissing. Man. Oh, let me. Your phone's faster
Yeah.
than mine. Let's see. Okay. So, based off your Instagram
What
resume,
what would you be looking for?
So
Like,
you're
let's say-
you're in the club. You try to holler.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, "What's your handle?" Okay, I'm like, "The Kiss Bandit." I'm like, "What is that?" Like now, I'm acting like a girl that doesn't know
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, "Okay, wow, he has a lot of females here."
Uh-huh.
Okay, but I don't see one that's consistent. So I'm like, "Okay." I can see he's a very social guy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it looks like he's in media because I see a mic everywhere.
Yeah.
I see food. So it's a profession,
Yeah.
for you,
Mm-hmm.
what you're doing. You seem adventurous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so your page comes across more public, as in this is not like so
Yeah.
personal for you. It's a
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
That is what I would get from your page.
So where would
You
that
know, I don't
throw
see
me?
any.
Where
I don't
would-
see your sports team here. I don't see whether you're Arsenal or Manchester.
I don't. Like,
I don't
I
see-
don't football.
I don't see your family up here. So
Yeah.
it just tells me you're a very
Yeah.
adventurous, outgoing guy.
Yeah.
You interact a lot with people, which could make you impersonal because you always have to maintain a certain level of professionalism as you deal with all these different
Mm-hmm.
majority women on your page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what I get from your page. You interact with a very diverse audience.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's
So
a good
I-
thing.
so
I
I
feel like
would
if you met a
be-
girl that did not know you and
Mhm.
she was just to judge you based off your Instagram
Instagram?
resume.
Yeah. Would that qualify me to?
Yeah, depending on the kind of person she is. If she's also
Oh,
equally
yeah.
social and an
would
adventurer, likes to
understand.
explore,
Mhm.
she'll be like, okay, that's my cup of tea. Otherwise, if
Interesting.
you get someone that's like really, super private, they might get
yeah.
nervous. They may not
This-
have the confidence to deal with a man that interacts with so many ladies on a daily basis.
It's
And,
gonna
it's
be
different for
pressure for them.
everybody. It's different for
Would
everybody.
you be comfortable if, like, let's say the person you're dating is always surrounded with like a lot of women
Yeah,
in their day to day?
yeah, I'd be fine with it because
You'd be okay with it?
yeah,
Really?
because by the time I'm
Even
dating
late
you,
nights?
it depends.
I do,
It
'cause
depends on
let's say even my
his field of
situation
work.
at times it's always late night.
Yeah, as long
Maybe
as
I'm shooting like a sexy bedroom scene. I do those as well. Like, it's a lingerie company, so we have to do.
and that's why it's important to know who you deal with. Because I also do a lot of late night events. When I'm out there, I'm interacting with anyone that
Yeah.
follows me or appreciates me, guys, girls,
Sure.
whatever. The guys always have to add a little extra sauce, like, hey,
Yeah,
beautiful queen,
yeah.
da, da, da. So
Oh yeah, so that's a good thing. So do you think it's important to like sort of like date someone who's like in maybe your kind of industry, or that does not help?
not necessarily.
Because how will somebody connect? Because if I'm seeing you with like a lot of social people, people that maybe I see on TV, these people, you're at a fashion event and stuff. If I'm not in that field, probably my head would be like, oh my God, I mean, she gets to interact with these people.
Yeah,
I don't know what she's doing, maybe,
I think it can help dating someone that's in a similar industry that, may be in the arts as well.
Yeah.
To an extent, but really, it really, really depends on the individual and the person,
Yeah.
and also the confidence that lies within the foundation of your relationship. There has to be a mutual understanding. Sometimes I find more so than not, it actually works when someone's like opposite of your industry.
Yeah. It works?
It does. It does work actually, and it's all about the understanding and the confidence that you give your guy or your girl,
Yeah.
and the level of communication that you both maintain.
Communication
You can't
is
just
so
you can't just
important.
disappear and go underground. If they know,
And come
like,
back
oh, yeah,
after
that's
2
a-
days or 3 days.
Exactly. It's all about communication. It's all about trust. If you already have such a strong sense of loyalty, as in your mind is at peace, you're not out there thinking like, oh, now I gotta search, I gotta like now spy on my dude
Go to
or
their
my girl.
Instagram
like,
live, open a different account.
you don't
check
need to
out their
do
account.
all that because
Plus, it will drive you crazy.
That's not a
what you're trying
relationship
to
you
do.
need to be in. As in, when you
True.
trust somebody, you're at peace 100%, no matter where they are. You're not nervous.
Has someone ever cheated on you?
Yeah, of course. I have been cheated
Of course.
on. Yeah. Yeah.
Why
It's
are you even
happened.
laughing like, oh, of course?
Because
Do
I'm
you
just
think you are
like-
the problem or they were the problem? Did they ever come to you like, yo, Angie, you were never doing this for me? Or maybe in the bedroom, you're never doing this for me. And that's why maybe I had to go somewhere seeking for something else.
They didn't necessarily say that. I had to get it out of them. You know, eventually but most guys don't really fully explain why they cheat. They usually say, I don't
What?
know.
I would explain.
They usually say, I don't know.
If I'm into...
Have you ever cheated on somebody?
Of course.
Why?
Because at the time...
Somebody
I thought,
that you loved?
yes.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why.
I'm sipping the tea right now. I
Now
want to hear
listen,
this.
but you've asked, but that's back then. I'm a whole grown and different person right now.
Okay, that's great.
But then there's a
Congratulations.
time in my life I used to believe like I have to cheat before I'm cheated on. So no
Was-
matter how they
So
cheat
basically, you didn't have faith in the future of your relationship, is what you're saying.
in any woman that I met.
Wow.
So I had to cheat before they cheat on me.
Wow.
I mean, so I was successful at that though. Because I did it before they did it to me.
I don't know. I don't even believe in revenge. Even if someone cheats on me, I won't cheat back on you.
No, listen, stop looking at me like that.
No,
Angie.
I'm
I can
just-
see the way your face has changed. Like, I'm so disgusted.
No, I like to know how men think, because I feel like men are very
'cause
complicated. They're not.
Because I'm just
simple.
saying, like, that was a stage that I
Okay.
went through. But now I think way more differently. Like, I mean, I don't believe the same way because I asked if you've ever been cheated on. You've asked me if I've ever. And I was quite honest. I didn't want to lie
Oh
to
no,
you.
I think
Yeah, but I'm not that person anymore. So I mean,
that's good.
if
So
you're
if you're in a serious relationship
if you're still
right
taking
So now-
candidates if candidates are still applying, Angie.
The application bed is closed right now. But I'll let you know when it opens.
Yeah. So yeah, you were asking me. What were you asking?
I wanted to know. So, if you were in a relationship right now,
Now?
a serious
Yeah.
relationship,
Yeah.
and you realize.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like women are really tolerant. I'm always curious to find out if you found out your girl cheated on you
It's over.
by accident, just like that.
Yeah.
There's no conversation,
No.
nothing.
No.
Then why do guys always expect,
Yeah.
like when they get busted, they're like, oh no,
we
like
are,
they try and
Because
explain.
we are men. We are
That whole
we-
debate of men are men, it's just in our nature. We're
Listen,
always going to cheat.
and
Do you believe that men are always going to cheat?
Yes. And I'll tell you why. Like even somebody else explained this in a different podcast. Who was it? Was it Nick Cannon? He said all creatures apart from seahorses and what else? And some other animal. Which one? Just by nature, they are comfortable with multiple
Do you think
partners.
it's possible for a man not to cheat?
It's possible, yeah. It's possible. Like even for me, I think it's possible. But like, will men cheat? They will always cheat. Facts. If somebody believes their man is not cheating, hey, listen. You're in for a big treat. You're in for a bumpy ride. So if you get in any situation, just know they'll cheat. You might not want them to, because let's say you're in the media, right? You have all these rivals, like they will say, you have like maybe cyber bullies or people who post like, just a rivalry thing with, and then they see your guy. If they approach your guy and it's a hot chick, has a banging body,
Yeah.
what are the chances of that guy saying no?
If it's my man, my new man, my future
Angie?
man. No, because you have.
What are the
the
what
thing
are the
is,
chances?
As a man, I think most men don't understand the value of what they have when they have it.
They do.
They understand the full value of it once it's gone.
No,
And by that time,
listen.
it's too late. No.
No. We understand. You know why?
No.
We can deal with something like that physically and not being fused with it. I can cheat on you and come back feeling nothing. Like I'll leave that place, nothing. It's just pure physical. And I'd still love you the same way and respect you. I think the
That's
most
not
important.
respecting me,
I
though.
think
That kind of action is not
I
respecting
think
me.
the most important thing is always respect. Just show respect. But of course, I'm a different person. I'm not in
So,
any situation
'cause-
right now. But I'm just I'm just saying as a man how I think it works, because a lot of people don't want to accept these things, like if you say men don't cheat, and then you have a guy and then he cheats on you, what then? Be
No,
like,
I
I believed you the one. How could you do this to me? No, but you knew. You already knew. Men are creatures of habits.
No,
They'll
I
always-
will never
if you
lower
put-
my standards that I could
because
be with
if,
somebody.
if you
As
put,
in, basically,
if you put a girl in a situation where you
ba-
send
I
a
don't
guy
like that
to,
mentality though. As in, you're
a,
telling
a
me
girl will reject
now
the
I
guy.
need to look at my man. Oh, he is a cheater. He
He-
is a liar.
he's gonna
and now
cheat,
I'm gonna
Angie.
be with him. No.
Listen.
Well,
I mean-
looks like I'm gonna be single for life, huh?
No, just hold on. Please just take a few pictures for me if you don't mind. So, as I was saying,
No, and I don't like that. I don't like the fact that women have to,
it's just
in their minds, just be
if
like.
you don't prepare yourself, Angie.
So you want to prepare myself to be disappointed? Is
Yeah.
what you're saying? Is that how you
should-
think?
you
Is
should-
that how you think? I'm
Listen.
getting with this girl because I know she's gonna cheat on me.
No, let me
Why
tell
would
you.
you do that?
Even
Why
in-
would you walk
even-
into the
even-
lion's den?
No. Even
Tell
in
me.
life, you should always have or allocate room for disappointment in any situation. Because if you don't,
I'm a realist. Don't get it twisted.
yeah, because if you don't, it means you don't respect logic. Because here's the thing. Let's say you're married, right?
I mean, it's
Angie?
very logical to be loyal to me.
Listen,
That's my
listen.
logic.
You're married, right?
Mhm.
And maybe your partner dies.
Mhm.
If in your mind you said like you're gonna die together, and there's no way in hell that this person is gonna leave my side, there is no way you can recover if that thing ever happens.
No,
If
I mean,
they cheat on you and you say like you were in the altar, and then you say like
but you
till
see,
death
cheating
do us
is a
apart.
choice.
No, you can be put in that situation, Angie.
No.
Somebody can send. Listen, people do that. Listen, let's say I'm a malicious person,
No.
Angie.
Cheating
What
is a
do I
choice.
need to do? Is talk to one of my
I mean,
homegirls and
unless
say
you're
this.
trying to get some Black Mirror type, as in, yeah, you're doing it for a life or death situation.
No. Listen,
Yeah.
I've just said like people are malicious, right?
Mind
see
over
you.
matter. Mind
I
over
see you.
matter. Guys,
and
you
these-
can be
these are
loyal. You
things.
can be faithful.
Listen,
Don't buy into this.
Angie. Somebody sees you, they don't like you. Even a guy or a chick. You know what? The best thing they can do, just pick one of their homegirls and send them to your guy.
So what? My man
one
is
of their-
stronger than that. Like, as
You
in,
think,
yes,
Angie? No.
I know.
And you know, and both you and I know you're very smart and intelligent woman.
No,
and
but
you know that's
see,
a lie.
It all depends on the constant
Uh-huh.
conversations. You really got to challenge each other.
Like somebody sends like a bad one, a real bad one. You know, like those chicks you see in like music video, just shaking like one bad chick to your guy. Think your guy will say no?
No, and you know what the most ironic thing is? Most
Yeah.
men that cheat, they never cheat with a good-looking woman. She looking like
Hell no! Come on,
fugly,
What's-
fugly.
What's the
As in,
point?
in
But
my
are you
mind, I'm
talking
like,
from
if-
experience.
As
Hold on.
Nah.
Hold on.
As in-
Wait. Are you talking from experience?
No.
Because you sounded very sure about what you're talking about. Like
No.
most men who cheat with. Like I'd cheat with somebody, you'd say like, okay, listen, I understand this situation.
Yeah. It's like, almost think about it like, you know,
Yeah.
the thieves in Kenya. Like, when they steal a phone, they know
Yeah.
that's like, they're risking their life.
Yeah.
As if you're going to go for it, go big or go home.
I always go
I don't
big.
condone cheating, but like,
I
at
always.
least.
Oh no, let me correct myself. I used to go big. I don't do it anymore. I don't cheat anymore.
Yeah, I just don't like cheating. It's not nice if you.
But you know, you see like all these things
If you don't
happening
feel-
on telly. You see them on TV.
It's just
You see all
not
these situations,
right.
and when we see them on TV, it's always between like people who are divorcing. These are people who went to the altar and said, "Till death do me apart." For ours, it's just these situations where I'm hanging out with this guy. We're in a relationship. But imagine those people who love each other so
Who have
much.
invested in
They-
each other.
Yeah.
Bought things together.
Even
had kids.
property, you have it
Yeah.
together,
Mhm.
and somebody cheats. So how do you think yours is gonna be like every? I'm not saying you lose faith in humanity. There are good guys out there, but
I
I'm
just know
saying,
I'll be single for a very long time.